Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our My Player career mode. I appreciate all the love and support that all of you lovely people show me, and I hope that I find you all doing very well and having an awesome day. Before we jump into the action in today's My Player video, 1,000 likes would be incredible. And if you aren't already subscribed and you like the videos, feel free to do so. Activate the notification bell as well so you don't miss any of the future videos on the channel. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and you can help me with that. So thank you all so much for all of the incredible support. Now, in the previous episode, we saw how football can change so quickly. We started the episode against Barnsley. We lost the first game 4-1. We then took on Lincoln and Cheltenham, winning 1-0 and 3-1. And then after that, we had a revenge match against Barnsley, where I was hoping to kind of prove a point. And we did exactly that, winning 3-0. So in the space of 4 matches, we played Barnsley twice. One of the games, we looked hopeless, we looked really poor, and they handed us a hefty defeat. Then the other game, we were brilliant. We won 3-0, kept a clean sheet. So, as I say, football can change very quickly, and we saw that last episode. Today, we've got Cambridge up first. Away from home, they sit second from bottom, so we're expected to win that. We have then got a cup game against Lincoln in the EFL Trophy. I'll be simming that. Before Fleetwood, Bristol Rovers, and Mansfield as well. Mansfield, bottom of the league. So very winnable fixtures today. Fleetwood, arguably our toughest of the matches we've got. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode, my friends. Now, last time we played Cambridge, we did win the game by 1-0. And we had been struggling for goals recently, but last episode, we were able to find a few more, including that 3-0 win against Barnsley, and that was actually the last fixture we've played, so we're hoping to come off the back of that with some good confidence and start to score even more goals. But it's Cambridge with the first shot of the game, that one going just wide, and we've got to be more alert to not allow them to have those free shots at goal, as Lancaster will actually win back possession. Brophy did score in the previous fixture we played against Cambridge, but his goal was disallowed for offside, rightfully so as well. That's good work by Sal to win it back for us. And now a chance to run at Cambridge to find Mullin. Mullin turns back inside, plays me again. Heavy touch, but we still find the ball to Basante. Basante goes for goal. It is blocked on the way through. And maybe Basante should have looked to have played Mullin. But at the same time, Mullin didn't need to pass me the ball back. He could have continued his run himself. But anyway, here is Mullin again. Looks for his strike partner Basante. Can't find him. Oh, Cambridge might be in with a chance here. Lancaster, Kai! Cambridge lead. 19 minutes on the clock. Wrexham opened up. Kai finishes. That's the difference, right? Basante, when he got in this position, didn't play Mullin, whereas Lancaster did play Kai. And his first time finish catches Wrexham off guard. And Cambridge's second shot of the game, following the one we saw go wide, is in Wrexham's goal. And I already spoke about how quickly football can change. Well, how about this then? Cambridge struggling in the league, second from bottom, but they find themselves 1-0 up here against Wrexham at home. And as they look to add to the scoreline, this is not great from Wrexham. Work to be done here for us. We certainly need to try and get on the ball and make something happen, because right now Cambridge are full in confidence and are looking to add to their scoreline. Good defending here by Barnett. We'll win it back for Wrexham. Now forward for Basante. Basante plays Mullin. Mullin has got Davies to his left. Here is Davies. Back heels for Evans. Right, we need to be brave. We need to play forwards if we can. Davies. He will now find myself. Barnett make the move. Here we go. There is Barnett. This is better from Wrexham. Barnett now, right-hand side, pulling it across towards Mullin. Mullin goes for goal. Stevens will save it as near post. Here is Evans following Wrexham's corner. He will find me as we turn back. Look to put the cross in on the left foot. There's Basante! Wrexham equalise. Basante's header, 38 minutes in. Now we can look to take the lead. That's what I meant to say. Great word down the right-hand side. Defender just sort of steps off as fake shot. Cut it back on the left. The ball is whipped in, but Basante still has work to do because he's between 2 defenders. But he wins the header. It's a fantastic finish, and Wrexham are back on level terms. Barnett, I'm trying to make the move ahead of him, and he will find me. Mullin's to my left. Here is Paul Mullin. Basante ahead of him. Brilliant! Oh, what a block, though. Cambridge needing to defend immediately at the start of this second half. Wrexham, who grew into the first half really well, looking to keep their momentum going. A free header for Paul Mullin. He should have done so much better with it. And he knows he should, because his reaction tells you everything you need to know. Really was a free header, and he should have tested the goalkeeper. Hasn't done, though. Cambridge get away with that. That's a poor header back. Basante might be able to steal it. Ibsen Rossi, though, calmly done. And yeah, Cambridge, start of this second half, need to be careful because Wrexham look like they mean business. But as I'm saying this, here come Cambridge. Down the right through Brophy. Brophy, Tunnicliffe goes over to meet him. Tunnicliffe will win the first ball. Put under a bit of pressure here by Brophy, but calmly done by Tunnicliffe as he finds McLean. Young, now towards Mullin. Mullin on the right-hand side. I believe Young has just come on to replace Barnett. As Mullin finds my feet. Young's still over on this right-hand side. Here he is again. Oh, he tried to play me again instead of looking for a cross into the box. But in all honesty, there wasn't really a lot on ahead of him. They're chasing down Kai. And we have just won back possession wonderfully for Wrexham. But now we need to find the pass forward. There's Young. Now Mullin. Mullin runs into a couple of defenders, but still Wrexham have the possession. Mullin's done well to find me. Left-footed shot! Oh, Wrexham in front! And that is much more like it. Get in! What a goal, by the way. It starts with us chasing down Kai, stealing back the ball. Ball goes forward to Young. Young finds Mullin. And even when he finds me here, there's one thought. Left foot, first touch, second one, finish. And we have done exactly that. Lancaster into the area of Wrexham. Still Lancaster trying to play the ball back, but I read where it was going. And now here is Davies. Davies forward for Basante. Basante will hold off the challenge. Now find Davies again. Mullin to his right. Mullin's got the run of McLean down the left-hand side. And look where we have made our move to. Basante to Mullin. Mullin trying to get through. Sandwich between two players. Davies nearly steals it back. Wrexham trying to find a third. Stevens put under pressure here. Forced to go long with the clearance. Who will come away with the header? In fact, Kai just controls it. Brings it out the sky wonderfully. And now then, Cambridge can look for an attack of their own. I thought Wrexham might have just put on the press there to be able to win back the ball and cause Cambridge problems. Lancaster, as he turns, finds Kai! He'll score his second. And you know what's really frustrating about that? Is that I just didn't expect Lancaster to get the ball through to Kai. And when I saw that Kai was through, I reacted too late. Cambridge have scored. It is an equaliser. And I tried to get back there as soon as I realised, Yuvakurin is close to saving it as well. Wrexham about to drop points against the struggling Cambridge. And outside of Kai's goal, inside the first, almost 15, 20 minutes? Cambridge, it had seemed so long since that goal had gone in because Wrexham had responded well. Cambridge throw deep in our half as time has ticked away, and it looks like Wrexham will be held to a 2-2 draw. Kai's double as he leaves the field of play will be enough for Cambridge to pick up a point. And for them, I mean, I don't know how many points they are away from safety, but this is certainly points dropped from Wrexham. We should have been able to pick up the 3 points here, but it's not happened like that. And Cambridge, we didn't have a problem scoring today. Our problem was stopping Cambridge scoring. Kai's double earns them a point. I believe Sunderland did draw as well, though, so it does mean our draw there is not as bad as it could have been as we now face Lincoln. As I say, I will be simming this. And the result was a 2-1 victory with Palmer scoring both goals. And this is the game which we expected to be our hardest of today's episode. Fleetwood at home. They currently sit 5th in League One. Robertson has got round Tunnicliffe. He's in the Wrexham penalty area. Forced back out of it for the moment. Now plays Rooney. Rooney back the way of Robertson. As Fleetwood are trying to find the opening chance of the game. Rooney put under a bit of pressure, but he holds off the challenge for the moment. Still got it. Back heels back for Kelman. Kelman now then towards Vela. Vela finds Marriott. Marriott met by Sau. Sau, how is that a free kick, ref? And the frustrating thing is that this is a great position for Robertson. So this might well end up being Fleetwood in front if we're not careful. As Robertson will go for it. Take it all back. You could put a second goal on top of our goal and it probably still wouldn't have gone in. Not Robertson's finest free kick. I can't talk though because I've not scored one for some time. And although we very rarely get them, I think I've had 3 or 4 now in a row where I haven't actually tested the goalkeeper because I've either hit the wall or it's just not gone quite well. So Basante, Fleetwood have just backed off him here and allowed him to find the pass. Davies will take the shot on. Fleetwood, for the moment, have dealt with the danger, but it did require a save from their goalkeeper. We go short from the corner to Basante. Oh, it was brilliant to turn the defender, but then he rushed the second bit, which is why Lynch now has it. All Basante had to do was remain a little bit more composed there. The first bit, outstanding. And then he just had to try and find a pass rather than lifting the ball in. Here's Barnett. Away from the challenge, Barnett finds myself. The touch there didn't do me any favours, but we keep the pressure on and look to finish now, and we will find the finish as we finesse it into the bottom corner. Wrexham are in front. The first touch, poor, but then we just keep the pressure on, and I don't know if the defender's wanting a foul here, but it was never going to be given. You can see there, as he kind of goes to ground. Doesn't ask that many questions of the referee, though. And then we steal it back, through on goal, side foot the ball into the bottom corner. Wrexham in front, but a bizarre way to take the lead. Wrexham don't seem to want to let up at the moment because Mullins ball over the top. Basante gives chase. Basante finds me. We find Davies! Davies, it should have been 2. Good save by Lynch. But that has to be 2-0 Wrexham. Corner ball delivered in towards the middle. Rooney gets his first head to it. Sent back in. Here's Basante! There is 2-0 Wrexham. And Basante smashes the ball in at the near post. Half an hour gone here. Wrexham in dreamland. 2 goals wasn't enough for us to pick up the points against Cambridge. And it may well not be enough for us to do it here against Fleetwood, because just before half-time, Marriott has found the finish. And he was off balance when he struck this, but the ball just had too much for Yavakurin to save. Marriott, you can see, acres of space. Not sure who it should be closing him down, but that finish, quite exquisite. Into the corner of the goal. And it's a lifeline back for Fleetwood. Just as I'm saying, 2 goals wasn't enough for us to pick up the points against Cambridge. Our lead is halved here. As we approach half-time, maybe an opportunity for us to go 3-1 in front. It's Mullin holding off the challenge. Now Barnett. Barnett finds me. Off to Mullin first time. Mullin into the area of Fleetwood. Paul Mullin pulls it back. Chance on the left foot. Lynch will save. Corner ball to finish the half. We are over the time, but some of that will take into account the celebrations from Fleetwood when they did score their goal back. It's delivered into that near post. I believe it's been off Marriott last, but it will not be another Wrexham corner. We will head into half-time in front, though. Here is Mullin. Mullin. Davies. Davies. Brilliant! Lynch saves, though. Oh, mistake! Robertson! Oh, my goodness me, we profit! What on earth just happened? That had so much reminiscence to what we did when we played Barnsley, and we saw us do a very similar thing. I mean, Lynch saves. It wasn't a great finish. Oh, Robertson just misses the ball. And we're literally there. Say thank you very much. Pass it into the bottom corner. Fleetwood will be kicking themselves, because that now restores the 2-goal lead for Wrexham. And they've got it all to do again now. Final few minutes of this game, and we've had to rely on some luck in this one. Couple of defensive mistakes made by Fleetwood. Chance of a hat-trick. Oh, we've got it as well. The match ball is coming home with us. It's 4-1 Wrexham, and this is the pick of the bunch. We may have had slight fortune in our first goal and the second, but this one, nothing fortunate. It is a wonderful effort on our right foot. Mullin finds us. One touch into the space, and then we just hit it with so much power into the bottom corner. Wrexham 4, Fleetwood 1. And there is that full-time whistle. It is a fantastic win for Wrexham, as we see us collect the match ball as well. This is the first time we're seeing us collect the match ball of this series. Our very first hat-trick. Action continues as we take on Bristol Rovers. And for the moment, we are joint top, but we have just played an extra game than Sunderland, so they have a game in hand. But we both sit on 58 points. Intercepted the ball out there by Bristol Rovers, and here is Mullin. He's got Basante to his left. Paul Mullin now. The angle goes very tight, but he finds Davies anyway. Lovely disguised ball back, and Davies finishes. Wrexham in front after 20 minutes. Was pulled by Bristol Rovers down the left-hand side, giving away possession. We intercept the pass out. Mullin is through, and as I say, he took it to a very strange angle, but he knew what he was doing. He knew he was looking for the cut back. Davies arrives, doesn't even need a touch, just first time sweeps the ball home. I don't want to talk too early, but it does feel like we're out of that bumpy patch of form, you could say. Feels like we're creating a lot more chances now than we were seeing. And, you know, naturally that happens from time to time through the season. You go through these periods where you just don't create chances. That's a good save, by the way. Collins, great turn. Collins, the eye! Bristol Rovers respond. And it's largely a mistake by Wrexham. You might see it in the replay. We deal with the first problem, but we're not quick to get on the second ball. And then Bristol Rovers, lovely turn by Collins as Tunnicliffe tried to go in quickly to win it back. Slides it through for DI. And DI finishes at the near post. And Bristol Rovers are back on level terms. Press put on here by Bristol Rovers, you can see. And O'Connell now then takes us forward out of the press. Davies, Mullin, McLean's left. Mullin finds Barnett. Barnett finds me. Back the way of Barnett. It's intricate by Wrexham, but we need a chance at the end of this as Paul Mullin's in the area. Mullin! Did I have to tell him to shoot, really? Just take the shot on next time. I mean, I didn't tell him to because I thought he would just do it, but guess I've got to tell him to do it as Davies finds McLean. McLean now then, back the way of Davies. Davies to Basante. We waste some glorious chances at times, that has to be said. The fact we're not in front there and somehow haven't had a clear shot on goal from those two little move sequences is beyond me. Here is Davies, Mullin and Basante ahead of him. Davies to McLean. McLean's ball into the box. We arrive on it with the header, but it wasn't a good header. Goes over the bar. And that is going to do us, I think, for this game. Final minute. We saw us have the chance earlier when we set Mullin through. He didn't shoot. Then eventually Basante gets in. Shot was blocked. And then our header there. We've had a couple of moments to win this game. Oh, that was not where I wanted that pass. I was aiming for Basante, but gave it straight away. And frustratingly, we're going to be held to a 1-1 draw, it looks like. And this is what sometimes I scratch my head at. You know, against Cambridge, we did a very similar thing. Then we play Fleetwood, absolutely destroy them. Well, I say that. They did have to make a couple of mistakes for us to do that, but we still scored 4. Then we come here against Bristol Rovers, and it's like a totally different team. I suppose that is football at times, but I was actually feeling very, very happy after the Fleetwood game. In actual fact now, from 3 games, we've got 2 draws and 1 win. Bolton beat Sunderland, though, by 2-0. So, seems like Sunderland don't want to win either. Shrewsbury in the EFL Trophy is a 2-1 win. Mullin double. We've had our contract updated because I had completed all of the objectives originally, but now they want a volley goal and a headed goal. We finished the episode with Mansfield away, and we are actually top. But because Sunderland have a game in hand, we might not be top for much longer. So even with 2 draws and 1 win today, somehow we're top of the league. Nice ball out wide by Gorey to Johnson. Johnson inside to Diaby Fadiga, and, well, the ball has gone through Yvakurin and found its way into the back of Wrexham's goal. Mansfield lead by a 0-0. I can say that football is funny, but I genuinely don't know how. Against the sides where we're expected to win, Cambridge, second from bottom. Mansfield, bottom of the league. And in both games, we've gone a goal down. Barnett over on the right-hand side. Wrexham trying to respond to going a 0-0 down by finding a response right here as we are into a central position, forced back out the way of Davies. Davies controls, but then invites the touch back the way of Reed, who steals it back for Mansfield. We've then won it straight back from them, though. Quick press. And now driving forwards. Mullin has made his run backwards. Ball goes towards him. Pym can't hold it. Oh, we are seeing some goalkeeping howlers here today. League One at its finest. Mansfield 1, Wrexham 1. Oh, wow. First Yvakurin and then Pym. Well, at least we can't complain now because it's happened to Mansfield as well. Swan into the area. Mansfield chance. We blocked the first shot, but it's fallen back for Mansfield, and this could still be another goal for them. It will be. I did what I could. I tried to block it. We get the first block, but not the second. What a goal. Mansfield back in front. I don't know what it is about the sides down the bottom, but we really struggle against them. We really do. Mansfield, look at their fans. They're absolutely buzzing, and rightfully so, because they're leading the league leaders again here as that shot goes through. And this time there's not much Yvakurin can actually do about it. Wonderful finish. Oh, that challenge came flying in and got nowhere near the ball. We said goodbye. Davies will now find the ball towards McLean. McLean back the way of Davies. Davies finds my feet. But at the moment, Mansfield are giving me absolutely nothing to find a way through. As we look to spread the play out to the right-hand side for Barnett. We will succeed in doing that. Barnett's crossed back in, looking for Basante. Oh! Oh, no! What a touch. And then the finish at the end, just not there. It was nearly sensational from Basante. Evans to Mullin. Mullin, nice touch. Mullin's ball in, searching for Basante. Easy for Flint. We've got to win the second ball, but Mansfield have done it first. And Swan has found Diaby Fadiga, who put Mansfield ahead early on here. And he's through on goal, looking to add another. And it really should have been. Mansfield should be 3-1 in front. Wrexham let off the hook there as we get away with ultimately what should have been the end of the game. Ultra attacking, put on by the boss. Wrexham just not being clinical enough in these good areas. Barnett finds us. We drive towards Mansfield's box. Get to the position to find Mullin. And Mullin will put us 2 apiece. 15 minutes to play. Here is Barnett. Now Basante. Do remember as well, Wrexham remain on ultra attacking. That could leave us exposed at the back. Ball goes forward to Gorey. Gorey, who got to it first? Well, it's not Mansfield. Tunnicliffe has it. Now O'Connell. O'Connell finds me. We are going to be put under pressure here momentarily. We are away from the pressure to begin with, but there's no pass forwards. 90th minute here. Ball has to go forwards into the final minutes of injury time as we're away from a challenge. Basante goes for goal and Pym will save. Last minute chance for Wrexham. It's got to be now or never. This is going to be more points dropped. Evans delivers the corner. It's too close to Pym. Much like Cambridge in the first game, another game against a struggling side in League One, and we cannot do enough to win it. It's unacceptable, quite frankly. Somehow, what was supposed to be our most tricky game was our only win at 4-1 against Fleetwood. 3 other draws. In other news, we might have a cup final to look forward to. The EFL Trophy has reached the quarter-final stage, and we've been drawn against Port Vale. So, yeah, we may see us in an EFL Trophy final. But, as that means that we are now on 30 games played, the other sides around us have a game in hand. If Portsmouth win their game in hand, we might go third. And if Stockport win theirs, they'll be 2 points behind us. So Sunderland go top. They do have a game in hand as well. So, yeah, it's the draws that are costing us in this video. And I think even if we gain promotion with Wrexham, that might be where our journey with them ends, because I'm not sure we'll be able to do it again in the Championship. And that, my friends, is where we will bring today's video to a close. Huge thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already and want to stay tuned on the channel. Make sure you activate the notification bell as well. And until next time, I shall see all of you lovely people back here for another video very soon. Until then, stay safe. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Look after each other. And I'll see you all back here again. Adios.